Bird, CBC News, Vancouver.
A significant number of search warrants issued recently in Manitoba were found to be so flawed they never should have been granted. CBC News has learned nearly 15% of warrants approved in 1 month of 2013 contained major deficiencies. The findings suggest individual rights might have been violated. And as Katie Nicholson tells us, it's believed the problem is just as bad or worse right across the country.
Broke it here, yeah. They just tried to open it.
When Ahid Alakani first came home one afternoon 3 years ago, she thought she had been robbed.
A few computer, they took it.
Turns out it was the police who had been there, executing a search warrant.
At first, I was very shocked and I was so scared. And then when realized that it was police, it was even, we were more scared.
The Alakanis didn't do anything wrong, but the person police were looking for didn't live there anymore.
Based on the evidence wasn't enough, that they just give a permission to the police to come to my house.
The problem exists one province over, too, in Manitoba. An advanced copy of a study obtained by CBC News revealed 1 in 7 warrants reviewed was so flawed it never should have been issued. In some cases, the applications weren't specific enough or there weren't reasonable grounds. In a number of cases, warrants were granted even though there was more than one problem.
I'm surprised it was so low.
Defense lawyer Jay Prober says he has seen cases dismissed because of warrants that shouldn't have been approved.
The worst case scenario is that the individual's rights will be trammeled.
Do I think we can do better?
Winnipeg's police chief says yes.
There's room for improvement, but I think we're doing our best, and I think we're taking some steps to mitigate.
The force has formed a unit which specializes in crafting warrant applications and has offered extra training to officers. The Manitoba courts also say they are committed to training those who approve the warrants. But this Toronto lawyer says the problem goes further.
Obviously, it's a problem in Manitoba, as we see from the study, but certainly also a problem in Ontario, and I would expect a problem throughout the country.
The last time a study like this was done was nearly 20 years ago in Ontario. It found more than half of all search warrants were so flawed they never should have been approved. Now, many are asking whether it's time for a nationwide investigation of search warrants. Katie Nicholson, CBC News, Winnipeg.